This is Blue Collar Millionaire, Blue Collar Grind Millionaire Mind. So we got a news story here for you real quick from CNN Health, which, by the way, of course, CNN Health is the top source that you would get your health information because they're so trusted in news. As we check out CNN Health here, they got a monkeypox case reported in a man whose primary risk factor was close non-sexual contact at a crowded outdoor event. So it seems like the writer here is going to be specializing in cappadociousness and cappadiciousness. Most monkeypox cases in the current outbreak have been linked to sexual activity, but research published Wednesday by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention offers new insight into other ways it may be spreading. Also, the Center for Disease Control is a top source that you can trust for all health information because, of course, they have not gotten a single thing wrong in the previous pandemic. What we're leaning towards right now is that they setting the stage for another shutdown by creating another frenzy and another pandemic. The reason why we care is because we're going to talk about the impact it has on businesses. A man noticed his first lesion and subsequently developed a rash about 2 weeks after attending a large, crowded outdoor event in which he had close contact with others, including close dancing, for a few hours. He tested positive for monkeypox after seeking care at an emergency department about a week later. The patient's primary risk factor was close non-sexual contact with numerous unknown persons at a crowded outdoor event, the researchers wrote. And the case highlights the potential to spread at such gatherings, which may have implications for epidemic control. Now, of course, the reason why the stage is being set like this is the fear factor, like, oh, being around people you don't know at large gatherings and rubbing up against people. Even though they admit primarily this has been transmitted sexually. The event he attended in the UK was not a rave and was not attended specifically or mostly by persons identifying as gay or bisexual, according to researchers. While many attendees wore tank tops and shorts, he wore pants and a short sleeve top. Didn't notice anyone with skin lesions or who seemed ill, and attended a few similar events over the next 4 days. Again, that's a fear factor because they want you to be able to not know if somebody's sick or not, and you still be in fear that you might be contracting something. According to CDC guidance, the trusted source, monkeypox can spread to anyone through close contact, which is often skin to skin, as well as intimate contact that includes sex, hugging, massage, and kissing. All right. An early analysis of monkeypox cases found by the CDC found that early warning signs of illness are less common in the current outbreak compared with typical monkeypox. These findings indicate the transmission may be associated with clinical symptoms and things like hotel bedding and high-touch areas in public settings may be modes of transmission. Okay, so most public settings have high-touch areas. So does that mean anytime you go out in public, you can get monkeypox? Anytime you sleep at a hotel, you can get monkeypox? Is this what they're implying? However, despite no reported sexual contact, a rectal swab from the patient did test positive for the virus, which indicates potential for sustained sexual transmission. So my question is this: after all that cap, that his primary risk factors were close non-sexual contact, they ended the article by saying his anus tested positive for monkeypox. So you telling me his primary risk factors was everything except sex, but when you tested his anus, he tested positive for monkeypox? So you telling me that there was no sexual contact that caused that transmission, especially when thus far the information we've been given is that this is primarily transmitted by sexual contact in the LGHD-TV community. So just so you know, his primary risk factor was close non-sexual contact, but his asshole tested positive for monkeypox. So our last 2 cents on this one right here. Y'all need to be prepared because as the governments of the world have shown you, they do not give a fuck about you and your livelihood. So no matter where you work or if you have businesses in brick and mortar, I would really strongly suggest that you find streams of income that can be sustained through a second pandemic. Be able to make money if they decide to extremely limit the businesses that are open, going back to the essential businesses, or if they close down a lot of businesses like they did in the past, because a lot of restaurants, small businesses that were doing good before the pandemic, once those were shut down by government action, a lot of those never came back, never going to come back. So you should really be thinking about, for one, probably trying to get some online streams of income going. That's never a bad idea, but really diversify. Again, I've made videos, and I'm going to do more about finding multiple ways of making money, sustained multiple ways, get multiple streams of income going, because you should look into the future. A prudent man foresees the evil and prepares his house. So when you got them showing signs that they leaning towards a possibility of this being an outbreak and a pandemic yet again, then you should really be thinking, like, how am I going to make money if this shit do hit the fan like it did last time? So just consider the types of businesses that would be considered essential, and those are considered non-essential. Consider the types of ways you can make money during a pandemic, and ways that won't be made during the pandemic, and just really think about, really preserve yourself and your family. That's my advice to you. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I would do in this scenario and what I'm going to do and am doing. This is Blue Collar Millionaire. If you like the video, it's your first time here, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, share the video. And as always, blue collar grind, millionaire mind. We out.